The Lost Temple opens in 14 hours, but I will not be joining for the capture of this Lost Temple. I'm too tempted to try the Looper strategy with this account. So it's going to continue playing till past glory, and then it's going to go into a loop. And I will show you my plan for what I plan to do whilst that account is looping, or AFK for 30 days. Well, it's going to be more than 30 days actually, but I will show you what I'm planning to do. I'm not happy with this account anymore, so it's going to take more a role of a farm account or a support account for my new main. There's lots of things I'd like to try out, and I've made too many mistakes with this account now. I've got too involved with leadership, which is taking too much time from my YouTube channel and my account. I've also made massive mistakes in my Sunset Canyon team. I'm struggling to keep top 5 now. I'm not too sure how I'm keeping top 5, to be honest. Mistake number 1 is I swapped Tommen out for the Egyptian commander here, and I did it too early. And it also made this commander a primary commander when, to use his expertise, he needs to be the secondary commander. So I'm about to expertise him, and I've got him in the wrong spot, so that's ruined that. I can repair it, but he's 14 levels higher than he needs to be, and I say I've made a mistake there. I've taken City Keeper out too early. I did a test on him in my last video, and I thought, a Richard level 40 would smash City Keeper, but I'm very wrong. City Keeper is fantastically strong. Once if he's got a level advantage, which of course he does at the moment over Richard, and it could be much higher. I really could have him, instead of Richard 42, I could have City Keeper level 60 and have a much stronger front line, but I've ruined that. I've also just not been follow the prime directive of any free-to-play player is follow the money. You have to follow the money. And I haven't been doing that. And although I am getting lots of rewards here, it's not enough. I say a huge number of gold chests have dropped in this kingdom, and I've been missing them because I have not played smart, and it's hurt this account. And even if I solved the resources problem, the truth is, although I have built up some speed ups, without the gold chests, it's not enough. It's not going to progress this account at the speed I want to progress it, and I can't be bothered to make the farms. It's going to be easier to make this into a farm and then move on and test this Looper strategy, which I think is going to be off the scale powerful. Let's have a look though at what I'm planning to do and some of the things I want to plan to try out. So let's press this one onto here and into here. Here we go. Let's have a look. So what are my objectives? So I want to test the Looper strategy. I know it works, but I want to see it myself. I'm really interested in Russian solo forts. Now, I've spoken a bit about solo forts, and it got a lot of interest. I thought it was a well-known way of getting the books later in the game, but I want to do it early in the game to create an experience point advantage, especially if you can get it done before barbarians, 15. No peacekeepers. I'm going to test versatility. So this talent down here, which City Keeper has by as an example, where it reduces the cost to attack by 10. You don't get the extra resources and you don't get the extra XP. But what I've decided I'm doing is, I've got all these peacekeepers on like level 40 odd, and I don't use them in Sunset. I don't use them in open field. And I think doing forts is more effective anyhow, so I'm going to look into using the versatility talent as opposed to the peacekeeper talent. I'm planning to not do any development into research past gold, unless the main quest line forces me to do gems gathering, which I don't know if it does. It's certainly the main quest line forces me to do gold. So I'm just not going to do the development research. I'm always telling people to get engineering to level 10 and what's it called? Mathematics to level 10, but then I'm thinking to myself, well, I don't know, I'd rather have the spare resources, get the level 25 first, and then loop back and do these. And to be honest, mathematics is important, but I'm not too sure that engineering is once you've got level 25. I don't know if it's that big a discount. Anyhow, I'm also interested in VIP progress, which is going to hurt my Sunset Canyon team because that means less materials for equipment. But I know in my heart, equipment's always useful, but I want to try and push VIP this time instead. Let's have a look what's going to happen to my current main account. So it's in 3057. It's going to go to Past Glory. Then it will go AFK. I'm not really going to play it hard. I'm just going to clear the AP. And I will step back so someone else can take my spot in the top alliance, because it's not fair me taking rewards and chests that I shouldn't have. Then in 30 days, although it's going to be more than 30 days, it'll be more like 60 odd days, it's going to join my new main account day 1 of the Marauders. Let's have a look at the new account timeline. So, it's going to be a no jump start. There's only a couple of redeem codes about, and I'd rather have the extra time on the sleeper, so I'm going to do a no jump start, and that should help me with my weaker Sunset Canyon equipment, giving me an extra day. I'm going to do the full 20-day sleeper, of course, but I'm then going to jump blind. Last time, I recruited and I got involved and I tried to pick a strong kingdom at day 10, and it was a nightmare. I'd rather pick a strong kingdom now at Marauders, which is what you can do with the Looper strategy. So you can't pick in a strong kingdom at day 10, or if it's a viable kingdom with a strong discord, I'd rather find out day on Marauders. Right. Hold on. Excuse me. Right, I'm just going to jump blind to either the weakest or strongest kingdom or wherever I land. And to be honest, if it's weak, that will help me in Sunset. If it's strong, brilliant. Then I'll follow the money and get hopefully some gold chests. But then I'm not interested in the the diplomacy of that kingdom, because it doesn't matter to me, because I just play to Past Glory again, and then I do the Looper strategy, where it will then, after 30 days, I'll land in 3057. No, I won't land. I'll land with 3057, and my new main KVK winning in a new... And my new main in a KVK winning kingdom. I didn't really write that very well. But by 3057, I'm indicating to what is now my old main, or it's going to be a farm support account. And they're going to meet in Marauders. And this is quite a long time away because of the time you have to have a way to trigger the Looper strategy. But I will fill the spot in between with something fun, I am sure. Or perhaps make some farm accounts. So, this is the blueprint, this is the idea, and that's what I'm going to be going for this time. So, you're welcome to join me, but I warn you, I'm not going to be leading anything. I will just set up a chat to anybody that wants to join me. I'll be vlogging about the progress of this account, but let's say you're welcome to join, but all joining me will be is you're your own leader. You look after yourself, but then there is a chat where you will have access to chat with me, or if I'm, let's say I've got myself an altar award, I can then share that information with you, maybe get you in for the altar award, or vice versa. So have a think if that's the sort of thing you would like to join me on, but remember, You've got to keep up at your own pace. Thanks for watching, and I'm really excited about this new start. I'm just... Sometimes when you're playing an account, if you're not just having a good laugh every day, maybe it's time to move on to a new game or restart. And I just need to find that buzz that I love about this game. And I've just lost my buzz for this account. So, I've got... but it's not going to go to waste. It's going to go on ice and loop around and join me. Thanks for watching.